Welcome back, folks, to the Tales of Symphonia salt mine, where we are going through props, trying to find success, getting blocked by doors with letters on them. Sesame Street would be very happy.
I have to give you props. So find them scattered all over this environment.
There's a lot of bullshit in this one, more than we see in any other dungeon. Or jemmies.
Luckily, that robot seems to be stuck on a prop.
Yeah, they're kind of stupid. Another A. That was on the other side of another one, so I'm guessing...
Well, for a second, I thought it was a D. I was really concerned. It's like, oh no, I don't need to read another category of doors.
You're gonna regret this.
You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
Genius for the men's warehouse. Please perish. Thank you. Boost.
You didn't find its weakness, Genius. You knew about that one. Thanks for the apple gel, jerk. We don't even want it.
We don't need that weak applesauce. This place has a lot of angles. Jesus.
Is this the entrance again, or...?
I think we are making progress.
Oh yeah, it's a new treasure chest. Nagazuki.
Is that a new weapon for me?
I would have thought, because of the name being all Japanesey, it was for her, but...
Is that... I think it's a sword.
Even a wappet.
Alright, let me look at the items.
It's not... I see it, yeah, it's clothing, so it's a...
Of course.
Koichi outfit.
A robe for female ninjas. A seal of protection is drawn on the lining. Very good. Well,
stitches your name and what class you're in case you get separated from the bus.
Yes, you're in 1A now. Congratulations.
There you go. See, that 9 extra defense will help us defeat Kuchi Kuchi. A laser blade. That would be for you, probably.
That's going to be for your boy. A sword of light using ancient technology. Original sword, do not steal.
Say building one is required for you to finish your training as a Jedi. I don't know what it says about me, but I keep getting on my Facebook feed, which is not under the name MysteriousJG, by the way. Do not think I am on Facebook in a way that you will find me, but my personal Facebook feed, it does, I occasionally get sent like the most realistic combat-ready lightsabers ever. Buy these lightsabers, it's just like a real lightsaber, and I'm like, what have I been shopping for to get these ads sent to me?
How'd that one get hit? I was literally trying to hit this one. You gotta be kidding me too. It's bullshit.
Okay, these little guys are pissing me off. Because I keep getting knocked around, which means I'm no longer on a line to hit them. I have to like press towards them, figure out which way the game thinks that is.
That's it? I was just getting started.
You complain about how annoying that battle was.
So now Lethal is confused.
Yeah, well... I think we might have to go interact with the puzzle again. So far, we've only found one room that gets you into that puzzle space, and it did have dialogue about weightlessness. Now that one there is stuck. I'm wondering, and its eye isn't lit up. Is there something going on with it? That enemy. Oh, now its eye is lit up. Okay, it was just a regular enemy that was stuck.
It's alright, we can always use more levels. Good old Holy Lance. I'm glad you learned that move. You're not exactly an offensive powerhouse, but now you are.
That was disappointing.
Disappointing.
2 in a row, rare for her.
Mm-hmm. It's that cyclone seal she's got.
Which I've stopped using because it was not working against these guys.
Almost looks like Japanese right there.
Was it kanji or hikata or whatever the heck the really fancy ones are?
It looked like a Na character, which it would just be hiragana in this one.
I think it looked like Korean because I'm being contrary.
I mean, it did have some roundness to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, I've actually been training up my kanji knowledge. It is slow going, but also fast. There's this one thing called wanikani.
Sound of one hand clapping. It is slow and it is fast.
There's this thing called wanikani, which is a program and service to help you memorize your kanji, of which there's like 2,000 plus, and they have different pronunciations, because of fucking course they do.
Marks and shit. I did know Korean is the one with round edges because there's a lot of like Korean Presbyterian churches around where I'm at.
Gotcha. You don't really think about it. Like, I didn't realize how many different ways there are to pronounce some Japanese characters. Like the one for person, for instance. That can be pronounced Jin, like in Gaijin. Or it could be pronounced Hito, as if you're speaking of a singular person or a man or a woman, like Otoko no Hito or Onna no Hito.
But still say English is the hardest language to learn, just because like Japanese might have a million rules, but it follows them consistently.
No, it does not. Not with kanji. Okay. That's what I was going through. Like, there's those two, and most kanji characters have at least two pronunciations. One that's the Chinese one, and one that's the Japanese one. But, like, the one for person, it also can be pronounced na, like for adult. Otona. It's fucking bullshit. And there's more examples. I won't go into them. But no, Japanese is fucking stupid.
What's the kanji for Weibo? That popped up. Weibo popped up recently on a podcast. I was listening to. It's a Star Trek podcast, and there was a character who knew all the stuff about Klingon culture, who was not a Klingon. So they were like, "Oh, it's like a Klingon Weibo."
A Klingaboo.
A Klingaboo. I'm gonna get you.
What else is up
that's
here?
Promising. Or is this the entrance? This is the entrance.
This is where we, zip zoomed in. Is there something in here that we didn't see?
It really feels like we should have some clue as to how we interact with those gates. I think we just got to go back and deal with that fucking gravity puzzle.
Yep. Because we've got to get some sort of key card somewhere here. I think the closest thing that there would be in Japanese would probably be otaku, of course. Because otaku is kind of like that general thing that could apply to anything.
Well, it's somebody who's obsessive about anything. It's not.
Yeah, you'd be like a Nippon otaku.
Be like Mighty Washington, a knowledge otaku.
Sure.
Or Lloyd, a hitting things with your swords otaku.
Just getting started.
Wearing red otaku.
our ninja girl here, who is a just getting started otaku. She's obsessed with the
you gotta start somewhere. Leave me alone, robots. I don't know. I don't want to play.
So this was where we actually got into this nonsense. So there are two little things at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. There's absolutely no way for us to get in there. And here it looks like we're kind of like snookered in here. Like we can't go anywhere but here. Colette's just zip zooming around, so we literally have to go back.
Well, hold on. If we, I apologize in advance. It's probably nothing. You go right, and then left,
Okay, you want
and
me to
then
go
up. You don't get caught on it. Okay, you can't go any further up. Kind of look like maybe you could go one hex further up, but you can't. All right.
Nope. One more. I got a Korean. All right. Korean complete. All right, so we have that. And then we have this one up here that we can go into. I said that we can go into, Colette. Don't be difficult. And this one we can go up to the door up there. I'm not sure if we can go anywhere else in here. Because we can go back there and that'll just lead us back to the left. We can go over here, but there's no way for us to get down to that center corridor. At least as far as I've seen. We do have that, of course, little bullshit thing over here. If I can get to, I actually play ball. No, I can't. Well, it doesn't matter. There's nothing to do over there. And this just leads to a fucking door.
A door. I feel like there's something. This room, this whole place is full of junky bullshit. But there's something here that we can interact with that we probably can touch, but we have not identified it as being a thing that is interactable. Like that thing above looks so much like something we should be able to interact with, and it isn't.
I'm pressing all the
The
buttons.
ring doesn't do anything in here, right?
Nope.
Wait a second.
That thing looked like something that I interact with too.
For a second, it looked like we could sneak over to the right. Go back up. Do one. Wait, stop.
Nyum. Nyum.
There's all these places where I'm hoping, oh, hopefully it's a trick of perspective. Like, that thing is tall, therefore it looks like it's blocking a hex it isn't. Like there's a little, like, you know what I mean? Like the, that U-shaped thing at the bottom, I keep thinking, maybe it doesn't go as high, as many hexes north as it looks like it does. It's just tall.
Yep, nothing to interact with here. It's just a bunch of red herrings. Alright, well, I'm kind of in the mood to just, like, get a hint.
Go down, so let me just quick try this. Go down and left, like get back sort of to the entrance a bit. Type down, left, down. Oh, there was an examine. Was that just the...
Yeah, let's just get on the left, but I can take a look at it again.
So here, if you go out and I stop. Okay, stop. Go right. That's the thing. I was hoping that U thing, it was a trick of perspective. It's like, oh, it's only going 2 hexes up, but it's really tall, so it looks like it's going 3 hexes up, but it's not. And by hex, I mean square. It's because 4 sides, 6 sides. I don't do math. I'm just an accountant.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell I could interact with that before, but it is unintentional.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's nothing I can do here. Oh, I can actually shoot while I'm on here.
Okay. Yeah, and that, hold up, that thing is, it looks like the thing that changes what your stuff does, right?
No, I can't interact with it.
Okay, so there is a... If we can shoot in this room... Oh, you can only shoot when you're not sliding? Can you shoot if you're on what looks like glass but not moving?
Nope.
Okay. So I think the answer may lie in finding a hex where you can shoot. And there's something to be shot.
I was trying to see if I could get on that, but even though that we stop on the other doorway, we can't stop there.
I forget this nonsense. We gotta at least make enough progress to reach a goddamn save point, so.
I mean, we can always go back to the one we had.
We could. That sounds like quitting talk.
Well, that would be where we go when we want to quit.
Yes. Goes a Symphonia, Angel, City, Maze. I know that's not what it's actually called.
No worry, I'll just fight this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, crap. Okay, sorry.
They'll be fine. In fact, if I really care, I'll just do this.
Are you okay? First aid. No way. Like that? Reduce the Rush, like fire explosion.
Kaboom!
Annoying.
And we both went over limit?
I call them.
Oh, she's summoning.
Was that a bit too much?
It was a bit too much. Sheena was gonna do her trick. Even when JG's not controlling Sheena.
It's still awesome. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, Gaia.
Well, Gaia weightlessness.
Escape from Ogaya dungeon map.
Oh no, it got me.
Not much of a specimen.
I don't have any stuff points. Oh well. Missed.
Don't get in my way. Don't get in my way.
Come get some air thrust.
Gina's getting very, very confident in his abilities, just standing right in front of the enemies.
Okay, from the map that is still not helping me. Because it's not a map that it just has the main dungeon and individual rooms are marked no gravity, but no.
That's good.
Have we hit the red switch to get rid of the red barriers and then hit the blue switch to get rid of the blue barriers?
There are red or blue barriers?
I don't, yeah, that's the thing. I'm reading this. I'm like, I don't even know that we got there. But the red switch appears to be on the other side of the first no gravity room. So I think we have to figure out how to navigate the no gravity room. All right, what if I do, well, Gazia Maze, Tales of Symphonia, no gravity room. There we go. Okay. Let's get back to that room.
Not much.
Burp, derp, 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 derp.
That's just showing that first room. It's showing us how to get to the exit that we do know how to get to.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Second floor. Okay. So there must be more than there must be one for other floors too.
No way. Help is on the way. Healing circle. No way.
Okay. There's
That was just
okay.
warming up.
Okay. Okay. I gotta open up 3 different maps.
But we know we ran out of tomatoes, of course. Do you have anything that does TP? A large amount. We have 2 eggs. Eggs. Why does everything need eggs? Fruit cocktail, that'll do. Ah! Alright, I've returned to the room.
So which one is this? This is basement. So, okay, if we go right, then down, then left, then up, then left, then up, then left, then down, then left, then up, left, down, right, down, right.
Okay, I see how
Down.
it's going.
Yep.
So there was a way to get through. Okay. Well, let's see.
And there's the red switch that we have to hit.
I'm gonna press the big red button. Sorry about that, folks. Maybe it's just it's a little late. I can't blame it on inebriation this time.
Oh, Sheena's running around her own. Yeah.
Holy Lance.
It's probably fine at this point.
Thunderblade. Found your weak
I'll switch it back up to you.
Cyclone.
I don't even care. Because we're probably wrapping up this video fairly soon, and we might hit another maze room, so...
Okay.
You know what? She can be computer controlled, I don't care. I don't mean that in a nasty way. I'm like, no, that's fine. Okay.
So nasty.
So nasty.
Die, Rubens. Perish.
Get up, red and wave. That's what you get for messing with me.
That's right.
Fuck with this.
You tell those fucking Rubas. Alright, press a button. Oh, there's a box.
Is that door to the north? It looks like it's an openable door.
Nope.
It is not. Okay.
It's just painted on. I open it and there's not a hallway behind it, but there is a middle finger.
Okay, so you just started moving around. That's cool. Now stop here. Now from here we could go to either of those two up elevators. Which one do we want to go to? That one. Okay. That takes us to the basement. So from the base...
Things have changed here, or no, they haven't?
Have we been to this room?
We have.
Okay. Do you want to? You want me to give you the?
Sure.
This doesn't even look right. Hold on. This doesn't. They're showing you from a different starting point. So.
Yep, I'm
never
guessing
mind.
this one's pointless. Okay, let's go back.
Okay. So. Down. Well, we can get. Okay, we're going to the same door we've been to before.
Okay. Noom, 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 noom. Noom. Noom, noom, noom. And you. Okay.
Not much of a specimen.
So we weren't supposed to end up here. What's the red switch do?
Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. We definitely made progress by getting rid of that red barrier thing, but I'm not. The maps are just showing me what the different sliding puzzles are, not necessarily which exit you want to go to in what sequence.
I was just warming up.
But I
Mithril.
haven't figured out that they show like secondary entrances and stuff, but I don't know how we would get to them. So that A barrier is not going away, right?
Nope.
Okay. So we go back to here. Let me look at the first floor again. How do we get to that other... I might be too tired to figure this out right now. Let's go back to where we know how to start for this whole area here.
Okay.
Because this... The only place we can get from here is the exit we just went to. So now this room... We've gotten to the end, which takes us to where we get the red. If we went to the basement, we can get to that end door we went to, which leads to a gate. And if we go to the second floor... Okay, go to that other one. You just go down and right.
Go the other one, you just go down and right? You mean this one? Okay.
No, I mean, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. They show a different starting point. Their starting point is that thing that's on the bottom center. So you're
Yep.
meant to be able to. We're meant to be able to get there from the first floor.
Well, it looks like, I was going to say, I can't indicate it, but the ones, you know, those two elevators at the bottom of the screen, there
Yeah.
has to be some way to actually traverse from one to another, because that's the only way that would work out.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how we're meant to first get to there.
There's got to be something that's changed here with that red switch. I just don't know what it is.
That'll be what it is. Yeah. So.
Oh, this was not here before. A rare guard.
Guard.
That's got to be for what's her face? Perfectly crafted masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
It's pretty fancy.
Very fancy.
All right. Anything else in here? Yeah, was that the sea door? I think it was.
Well, I can see there's a couple of other red barriers. Like, there's going to be 2 other places where a red barrier was that no longer exists, and one of them is the switch that turns off blue barriers.
Okay, so it's got to be back in these sections then.
Yeah.
You're in for a world of hurt.
It was all right.
Was that?
Was it as good for you, them, as it was for you?
Are you okay? Don't get in my way. Power seal. Come get some.
These little security droids. Reminds me of
Sir, droids.
Just as I expected.
reminds me a bit of that area that we played through in Lightning Returns. Near Steve Bloom, actually. Those are back alleys.
Muffin Man quest.
Okay, so this was not open
Yeah.
before. Is there anything?
There will be something
You're in
back
for
here.
a world of hurt.
If we're where I'm hoping we are, we should have 2 treasure chests and then a blue switch. Although actually, the treasure chest probably could have already gotten to. This map is confusing.
I do like that.
Okay, so the deal with these puzzle. Okay, so when we find the blue seal, we're gonna go back to that room.
Warming up.
We're going to go to that place where we could get out before, but there was nothing to do once we got out. A wall will be gone there, which will allow us to re-enter the gravity maze from a different direction. But up here is now where the blue switch is. So we got it now. The question
Cool.
is, do we feel like letting this video go long so we can knock this shit out? Because I think we've got it now.
I mean, there's probably a boss at the end of this, and that means more additional time.
Yeah, the question, I mean, I guess we could save here, secure in the knowledge that next time we can figure this out. But next time we'll be in like 2 weeks.
True.
to peel back the curtains, we're not recording next week, so we have plenty of time to forget all this. Metal Gear, the perfect murder. It has a cute little robot face. Like, it has a robot. All these robots have some kind of face for a cockpit, but it's got a little adorable, cutesy face.
I'm just glad it has RGB things on the back. That's how you know it's a gamer's robot. Alright, cool. So we got that. Now all the A gates be up. You know what? If you're designing video games, what's very nice is if you actually, I don't know, maybe coordinate the switch with what it does. Like, it could have an A on it, or a C on it, or a middle finger on it. It opens all the middle finger doors. Just
Plenty
something.
of those. Yeah, I can. Okay, I figured out the map now sufficiently to actually really understand this. The problem I've got now is can't tell. I don't know that there's a save point before we get out of the maze.
There's one right up the stairs.
Yeah, so we probably just want to go hit that and then knock this out next time.
Oh, over already?
It's over already, you badass.
Young boy, you really weren't very engaging.
Because it should be right here. And it is, just like Lethal knew. So next time, we'll be back in... It feels like we go from one hell to another in this game. We'll go back to slidey weightless hell. And, I guess we'll get out of here and maybe back to the ground. Or maybe something unexpected will happen. Find out then. Bye-bye.
We've gotten through the worst of slidey hell, but we'll finish the last of it next time. Bye-bye.